global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. Right now, as we speak, a lot of information are pouring in. The Niger Delta Elders Forum have decided to speak up on what they encountered in the hands of Mr. President. And don't also forget the star man himself, Aso Rock, Deputy Minister, is at the center stage of a lot of things, including where the chieftain of APC is crying out on the next move. We're going to hear all of that in a moment, but before we do that, kindly subscribe to our channel. Now, according to the news, the prominent Niger Delta activist, an elder statesman, Andrew Briggs, has criticized the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for keeping members of the Niger Delta Forum waiting for nearly 2 hours without an apology during their recent meeting. Now, Briggs made this revelation during an interview, expressing disappointment over the treatment meted out to respected leaders from the region. Let me quote her word for word. She said, "As you quite rightly mentioned about Pandef, I was in the meeting with Pandef with the President, and Mr. President kept us waiting for nearly 2 hours. I have never heard about a situation like that." She emphasized that the delegation included former governors of River State, elder statesmen, and traditional rulers, all of whom deserved a certain level of respect from the presidency. He never apologized for keeping former governors of River State, elder statesmen, traditional rulers waiting. I don't think that the Rivers people deserve the disrespect from the FCT minister, she added. The meeting, which was expected to address critical issues affecting Niger Delta region, was reportedly marred by the president's delayed arrival, raising concerns among stakeholders about the government's commitment to the region. Pandef, a key voice for the Niger Delta, had been advocating for development, environmental justice, and a fair share of the region's oil wealth. However, Briggs' remarks suggest growing frustration over the federal government's approach to engaging with the region's leadership. There has been no official response from the presidency regarding the delay or the concerns raised by Pandef. But meanwhile, the APC chieftain have decided to speak concerning the influence of Aso Rock, and he warns. A chieftain of the All Progressive Congress APC, Adamu Gaba, has warned that the minister of the Federal Capital Territory FCT, Aso Rock, may scatter the party like he did to the People's Democratic Party (PDP). Gaba said Wike, if allowed to continue what he termed overreach on Governor Simfobara of River State, he will scatter APC like he did to PDP before 2027. While he posted this on his social media page, Gaba said Wike should exercise restraint while appearing to be more powerful. Wike and Fobara have been at loggerheads over the political control of River State since the governor assumed office in 2023. And the crisis has affected River State House of Assembly, with 27 lawmakers loyal to Wike initially claiming to have defected to APC, but later dismissed such claims. Their initial claim of defection led to a parallel assembly with Victor Okojombo emerging as speaker, but the Supreme Court has ordered the reinstatement of Martin Semewele-led assembly. As at Monday, the assembly initiated an impeachment process against Fobara for alleged misconduct. However, Gaba wrote, "If we allow Wike to continue his overreach on Fobara in River State, he will scatter us before 2027 as he scatters the PDP before 2023. Amid current situation, the timing is very poor. There's wisdom in exercising restraint even when we appear more powerful. But right now, the sole administrator has taken charge in River State." All of this is even at what the elder statement Angel Briggs believes that this whole disrespect that is coming from the presidency against their region, when the elder statement went visiting to discuss about the region's welfare when it comes to the issue of development, environmental degradation, and engagement of the people in River State. She believes very strongly that all of the disrespect is actually coming from Aso Rock's approach and how he has, belittled his elders before the presidency. She has never heard it before, where respected elders came to say hello and discuss the issue of the region with the presidency, and what they get was 2 hours, almost 2 hours of delay and no apology of any kind. That she, all her life, she has never seen such level of disrespect, coming from Mr. President. But she believes strongly that this is coming from the attitude that Aso Rock is displaying. My colleague is in the house. What's your take on this drama?
Well, I don't think we should attribute it to Wike. No matter the treatment Wike meted out to these guys, meted out all the statement he has said thus far, I think that the president reserve the right to give them the treatment they deserve as elder statesmen. And don't forget that as we are talking, very soon the same president will be running around the people of South to get their own support. So I think possibly with all what we are hearing thus far, that will be the right time to get their own pound of flesh. But be that as it may, I don't think that we can attribute it to Wike's talking down on us, because all of us are well trained. There's nobody being coerced, whether emotionally or physically, to disdain people just because you have heard wrong words about them. They've been in existence before even the likes of Wike came on board. For example, the governor of Akwa Ibom State, the former governor Obong Victor Atta, he has been around, and he was a governor as at the time that Tinubu was a governor in Lagos State. And even if not for anything, such a fellow should be accorded so much respect. So I don't think that it has anything to do with Wike. The president has the right to believe what Wike says or not to believe what Wike says. But however, I think that the right time that they will have to deal with this case will be when he will come around again to look for the support of the South. I think that's the ideal time they will look into the case.
What about the issue of Gaba? What Gaba said concerning Wike scattering APC ahead of 2027?
I don't think that Wike will be able to scatter APC come 2027, because already those guys know what they are doing. They see him as an usurper. They see him as someone they will leverage on to be able to secure, their win over any political party, especially the PDP. So they know that PDP is the greatest when it comes to opposition. So after using him, it's a case of use and dumb at the end of the day, or it's a case of they help us divide them, so that from the day at the end we'll pick we'll pay you off and then keep moving on. That's exactly what will happen. I don't even see a situation whereby even Wike, because he knows that if he goes to APC to join APC, he's doing himself more harm than good. Why? Because politically the only product of trade for him is dissolving the other political or PDP. So right now it's going to be very difficult for him to do that.
Okay, but let's see how it plays out. That's where we're going to wrap it up. Let's meet in our comment section. What's your take?